My name is Dyke, a producer on Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Hi, my name is Karl-MagnussTroedsson. I'm the executive producer for the Battlefield franchise.
I think that's a hard thing for anybody to achieve, since I mean they've basically shattered the records for any entertainment within the first week. So I mean, to make a claim like that, I think it is a little bit going a little too far. But I would hope that people really like our game and they buy it not because they think it's necessarily better than another game, but because they really like it and it provides them a good experience. And that's more what we're looking to do, not to specifically outdo Infinity Ward or Modern Warfare 2, but to just provide a game that players really connect with and really like. And hopefully that reflects with sales, because that gives us more money to keep going and make more games. We are still quite young in the single-player venue. People have followed Dyke's history with the Battlefield franchise. It's been significantly or only multiplayer. So this is something that's new for us, and we're exploring different ways to reflect Battlefield in the single-player. And I think we do a really good job of really combining that, but that makes it difficult to how do you express a story and really get the adventure across and do that. And I think that we're getting a lot better at that, and I think people are going to feel that more in this one, whereas the original one was very open. It was sometimes too open. Like, you spend a lot of time just driving along with nothing happening in between those moments. So this time we've kind of refined that, so sometimes you're the passenger and you do it intuitively. So when you get in as a gunner, that's your role. So you're focused on being a gunner, and you have a pilot, and he's flying it, and you feel like that's your guy, that's your teammate, and he lands it just like you would in multiplayer. And then you get out and you're doing the fight. So it flows like you would kind of expect it to in the multiplayer. I know it is like it screams co-op, but we don't have co-op in this one, unfortunately. But it is something that we have looked at and we're exploring to see how we could do that in a great way. And sometimes it's a bad thing, and sometimes it's a good thing. But at Dyke, we are very passionate, and when we do something, we need to bring it home like nobody's ever done it before. And so sometimes that works against us, and sometimes that works for us. So if and when Dyke does do a co-op, it's gonna kick everybody's ass, even Army of Twos. Just joking, Army of Two. We wanted our characters to feel real. So you've played the first one, and you kind of connected with those personalities. So we have the same guys, the same voice actors, the same squad, but if you put any normal person into a different situation, when the stakes are different, you respond differently. So they still have their personalities, and they still, make their jokes and things like that, but it's appropriate to their environment. And that's a key thing that you do, because then the characters feel believable, and it makes a connection with what's going on.
I can put it this way. I mean, first of all, it's Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1, perhaps more specifically so, is a great game. I really think that it's a good game. It's a huge success. It's not the kind of game that we built. I like to think that our multiplayer is definitely better, and I would like to point that out, that it's because we have vehicles, we have the huge open sandbox environments, and we have the destruction. So these are key things for us that sets us apart from our competitors out there. But in the end, it's all down to what kind of taste you have as a player. So it's up to you guys to say what you prefer the most. Well, I mean, the definition of hardcore is because hardcore, it's a very good name to use, but what does it actually mean? Hardcore for me means that it's dedicated towards more the people that have been playing your game for a long time, the people that have been playing Battlefield for a long time. And in Battlefield Bad Company 2, we definitely cater to these players. If you liked Battlefield before, I bet you're going to like the multiplayer and the single player, hopefully, in Battlefield Bad Company 2. But we also want to invite more players to play. So we focus quite a bit on making it more accessible, to make sure that the persistence is timed, so you get ranks up in a suitable amount of time, and these kind of things. So there will be things for both the experience, the seasons, the hardcore players, but also for the more people that perhaps play this for the first time. So in Battlefield Bad Company 2, we are going to have dedicated servers. Let me start by saying that it's very important. The reason we're doing this is, and has and have been doing this for all the other games that we have been having, is because we want to optimize the online experience for the players. We want the players to have as good of an online experience as possible. This is one of the main reasons we're doing it. What this means is that the servers are actually physically standing in different data centers around the world, and we take care of those basically. Now, in order to do that, we need partners to help us out doing that. So we have, in every country out there, we have different partners that we sign up with that are going to help us do this, because there's quite a huge cost involved of having this, both the hardware, taking care of the servers, the internet line that we need to have to support this. So the reason that we then, we are not in having dedicated servers to make money. That's also very important, because there's been a lot of talking on the internet saying that we do this to make money. That's not true. But we do have partners that are going to help us host these servers, and they are going to then be able to, through the game, people can then rent the servers. If they want their own, like clan or clan-controlled dedicated server, they can rent one of these servers for a cost that's going to be not set by us at Dyke, but by our partners out in the different territories.